Yeah, so I know you've seen this fight. Kamaru Usman stops Colby Covington in the 5th round of their fight. But what I wanted to talk to you about was, number one, it was a stand-up fight where they basically just both punched the crap out of each other. But in the end of the 3rd round, right before that round ended, Usman punched Covington in the jaw and broke his jaw, and Covington went back to the corner and told his corner, I think I broke my jaw, and but then carried on fighting for another round and a half.
Behaved like a fighter, behaved like a champ. Go ahead, you keep going. I just had to jump in.
Yeah, that's it.
And one other thing. Precedent. These guys are special. That's why you can't pay them enough money for me, why I'm always on their side. Oh, Teddy, this guy got 100 million. Yeah, give him 110. Gets in that octagon, he gets in that ring, give him whatever he can get. Give him whatever he can. And the right ones, guys like this, justify it.
Yeah.
They show you that. They remind you because of their behavior, because of what they go through, what you just pointed out. And there's a precedent for it. Ali Norton. A lot of people forget, but I'll bring it right up. Ali, the great Ali. What made him so great, Ted? Oh, he was born with speed, and he was born. There was more than that, because when the speed wasn't there anymore, later on, he still won titles because of his character, because of his determination, because of his specialness, because of his choices. And by the way, just remember that out there. There's a great power in choices. Yeah, it's a great, great power. You don't have to be a fighter to make choices, to make strong choices. Choices that can put you on top when you weren't on top, can change your life. And they make choices, these guys. Choice to fight with a broken jaw. And Ali in the first fight with Ken Norton, a lot of people didn't know Norton then, got a broken jaw early. Fought the whole fight. He lost. He lost the fight, but he fought the whole fight with a broken jaw. And then he went on, fought Norton 2 more times, and he won 2 decisions. One of them I was at Yankee Stadium. I think it was 1976. Might have been. I'm not sure what year it was. But I was there at Yankee Stadium with Cuss for the 3rd, because I had gone to training camp to see Ali getting ready for the 3rd. Oh, what a treat that was. But anyway, so, yeah. The thing that struck me for this fight was that if you didn't know better, other than the small gloves and that their feet were bare, you'd think you were watching a boxing match because there wasn't even a hint of going to the floor, of grappling or jiu-jitsu or anything. Not that stuff can't be beautiful, but we like the striking. It's to watch that. At least we do, and a lot of people do. And you would have thought you were watching a boxing match, and at a pretty good level. At a really good level, because they knew what they were doing, strikers instead of boxing. But these guys, you would never know that it was, other than what I said, that it was a UFC that involved sometimes a lot of grappling, because it didn't seem to even be on their mind. They didn't even hint at it. They were there to strike. They were there to box. They were there to fight.
They had a lot of bad blood.
But I'm just saying that it was a great fight. And it was, for me, a boxing guy, not a UFC guy, not an MMA guy, but I have respect for them. I have respect for all people that get involved in, obviously, this kind of craft, that the vocation of this, what it takes. Mixed martial arts, anything that's a combat sport.
Yeah.
I know what it takes and what's at risk and what you're facing to get in that ring and how lonely it is. And again, these guys, usually I see it, you know right away that you're watching, not boxing. You never would have known, other than what I just pointed out, because they were just boxing, they were just fighting, they were just striking, and at a good level. They used their jabs, they were setting up counters. When they went forward the proper way. The fundamentals were there. These were 2 good, solid guys. Usman, he switched hit a little bit like Crawford. Covington was the southpaw. Usman had, again, the dimension to go lefty or righty, either side of the plate, and he did it well, like Crawford does. I'm not saying at that level, but, he didn't really lose anything. They both used their jabs to set up, especially Usman was used. The one big advantage, I think, for Usman, there was 2 things going on there. One was he had some physical asset advantages of height and length that he understood how to use. He had those physical, but otherwise it was an even fight. I mean, this was a really even, great fight. Tremendous fight. And the one other thing he was doing, which was part of their game plan, and credit to them, was Usman, they were going to the body. And I always used to say when I would do the commentary at ringside with ESPN, Ken, going to the body is like, and you're a financial guy, so you'll jump on, you understand this right away. Going to the body is like buying CDs and putting them in the bank because it's going to get you interest. Now, not right away, but later on, down the road, a few rounds down the road.
Compounding interest.
See, the financial guy. It's great to have a financial guy. You know, if you guys need your taxes done, anything, really, just call in. Call in. We'll put it up later on. Call in the number. Call in Ken, and he'll do your taxes for you. Maybe, but if you get us up to, let's see, what number? Give me a number that we have.
100,000.
Get us up to 100,000 subscribers. Get us up to 100,000 subscribers, all right? And Ken will do your taxes, okay? We'll figure out who gets their tax done. And so what I'm saying is that he went to the body, and you do get interest. You really do. And I think it paid off for him later on as the fight wore on. It paid off for him where he was able to slow down Covington in certain dimensions and catch up to him.